Привет, случайный зритель, мы продолжаем играть в С.И.Т 3, погнали.
A treacherous traitor. Remove that sack. I believe explanations are in order.
8 years have passed. After you attempted to betray your father, S.I.T A, he tried to set an example by executing you and the other conspirators in front of his followers. General Noria saved you and took you under his wing. Despite the Mage Wars being over, disquieting developments are taking place, backed by the common folk. A cult called the Purity of...
Начало пути. Ага. Начало пути. Хорошо. Есть такое у нас. Ладно. Понял. А, так это английский, господи. С.И.Т. Так, есть. Тело, голова. Голова у нас какая будет? В принципе, на самом деле пофиг, какая будет голова. Серьезный мужчина. Да пофиг, как тело, что... Ух ты, ёпть. Крутое. Конечно, будем здоровяком. Тришка. Угу. Даже так? Я такой не хочу. В принципе, давай такое. Растительность на лице. О, супер, слушай. Такой будет брутальный цвет волос. Зеленого нету, но белый мне нравится. Цвет кожи. Такой будет. Так, С.И.Т, а телочки? Слушай, я буду телочкой играть, да? Блин, на самом деле лицо я не знаю. Такая вот крупненькая телочка. Голова. Пускай такая будет. Стрижка у нас, да? Ну давай. Удиви нас. Стрижкой. А ну такая будет. Аксессуары. Все равно нету. Цвет волос есть, цвет кожи. Уж модчик. В принципе, пойдет так. Почему нет? Будем телочкой играть. Звать я буду Ситушка. Так. Ловкость. Это у нас 3 дерева, да? Жестокость, дисциплина, стрельба, черная магия, магия стихий. Давай магия стихий. Что, белая магия? Чё они дают? Исцеляют и оживляют союзников. Ага. Маловато. Ну давай вот так вот. Там нужен интеллект. 1 очко. Серьезно? Ну так, буду. Магичкой. Ух ты, ставочки. Это хорошо.
Nortander, the cradle of human civilization.
А где субтитры?
We know war. It has been at our side for millennia, coming and going with the indifference of the tides. Our most recent sprouted from rebellion. For reasons unknown, a mage by the name of S.I.T A gathered the noble houses behind him in an attempt to overthrow the crown.
Ставки неплохие.
His magic brought mayhem. Arcane fires burnt towns to
Я думаю, это
ashes.
единственная заставка.
Abominations ravaged the
Вот в конце
battlefields.
еще что-то.
Men and women were torn apart with the snap of a finger. Only a sacrifice by our queen achieved what none had thought possible. An end to the slaughter. The Mage War was over. The crown had won, and a ban on magic was enacted. Now the people once more believe that their suffering has come to an end. They hope. They dream. But the tides don't change.
Так, где субтитры? Я не понял. Тут что, субтитров нет, что ли?
Memories float through their halls like fireflies in a
Серая
misty swamp.
цитадель казарма.
While some of them are pleasant, most of them are not. Say for your friend Bertrand,
Прошло
your
8 лет.
comrades shunned you. Is any better?
Попадать придется
Can you
отца.
blame them? After all, you are the child of S.I.T A, the man they have spent the past 8 years fighting.
Какой дракончик прикольный.
Hey, Tahar, wake up! What in blazes is wrong with you?
Господи, что с тобой, тёлочка? Где я?
Where am I?
Are you serious? What does it look like?
The Grey Keep Barracks?
Well observed. You were screaming as if Nor himself was at your throat. Not the best way to make an impression on the new recruits, don't you think? It was that dream again, wasn't it? The nightmare.
Ща, подожди. Субтитры есть у нас такая дичь? Субтитры. Интерфейс. Я не вижу субтитров. Слушай, что это за дичь? Звук. Экрана. Субтитров, короче, нет. Давай сохраним. А, тут сохраняшек хватает, да? Так, для прикола.
Yes.
Look, I know I've said this before, but you did the right thing back then. Your father, he was a madman. Defying him was the only sane thing to do.
It wasn't the dream about the cave. It was the one I've been having since I was a child.
That one. Well, what can I say? You're one tormented soul, my friend. But probably that's why we get along so well.
Yeah, probably.
But still, sometimes I can't help but feel that you still feel guilty about betraying Asamo. Just don't, all right? You did the right thing.
Not everyone in the Royal Army seems to agree on that.
Well, then they are fools. All they want is a scapegoat, and you, as Asamo Tahara's child, are the best one they got their hands on. Honestly, you shouldn't need me to remind you about that.
To be honest, that purity of light cult makes me question if there wasn't truth in what my father said after all.
You're talking about the executions. I thought we talked about that already. Magic is dangerous. And your father and his rebellion were all the proof for that. We can't just allow mages to run around using their powers as they please. There just need to be limits, rules. And the new laws are just that. A rule set plain and simple. Those mages the Purity branded, they chose their own fate. They were criminals and murderers.
No need to convince me, Bertrand. I know the laws are necessary.
Good.
Corporal Tahar? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb.
What is it?
Lord Marshal Angar and General Noria have requested your presence. You and Corporal Carpel are to report to them in the Hall of War as soon as possible.
What's it about?
I'm not in a position to tell.
All right, then. Shall we go together, Tahar? I've been meaning to stretch my legs anyway.
Sure. Thank you, boy. You can leave.
Of course. Corporal Tahar? Corporal Carpel?
You should put some clothes on first.
Oh, really? Thanks for reminding me.
Добыча.
Yes.
Yes, забирай все. Так, одеться. Где у нас одеться? Вот это походу. Такс. Деяние волчьей стражи. Талисман. Талисман здоровья. А это что? Такс. Ладно. Такс. Сабля, кинжал. Как-то так, да? Сортировочка. Ладно, пока так такая телочка. Окей. Сохраняемся. Так. Кинуть казарму. Пойдем.
Ready? Then let's go.
Let's go, let's go. Может, вкусняшки какие есть? Ладно, дупло эти вкусняшки. Сомневаюсь в вкусняшках. Ну ладно, давай. Ладно, давай сходим, посмотрим. Всегда что-то есть.
Will do.
Вильд. Ага. Что-то особо тут ничего и нет. Здесь вообще выход, походу. Ага. Окей.
Got it.
Хоккей, ладно, пойдем.
Mm.
Куда нам надо? Нам сюда.
Now would you look at that?
Погнали. Господи, где ты?
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Боже, можно ж так выделять.
Yes?
Как их в ячейку поместить? Господи, я не понимаю. Есть номерки, но они что-то как-то. Погнали.
No city of Northander evokes as much awe as Greyfell and its guardian keep, the seat of the crown. Built into the Hibernian ruins that once crowned King's Mountain, its walls and towers were made to withstand every foe and army, from the great Orcish horde to a swarm of dragons. A known rebel warned the crown of your father's planned attack. You remember the battle that followed all too well. Though many soldiers were honored for their bravery, no amount of medals will make you forget the widow's cries at the funeral pyres.
Ah, finally, some fresh air. Come on, Tahar. Let's head to the North Tower.
Yes.
Так, куда нам надо? Нам сюда надо.
Quite the view, isn't it? Just doesn't get old. Still hard to believe that some 1,000 years ago, somebody actually built this place.
Походу сюда.
That should work.
May the light have mercy on you.
There she goes. No more magic for you.
I didn't know the Iron Mask kills right away.
Well, from what I've heard, there are two ways it can go. Either it makes you lose your magic, and then slowly your sanity, or it causes a brain rupture, which is branded onto your face. Seems that this woman suffered the latter.
That should work.
Так.
I still can't believe the Lord Marshal is allowing them to do this in Great...
They were. Things changed quickly.
Who was she?
No idea. She might have been with the rebels the army recently took out near Windwall. By all that can be said about your father, he certainly had his followers.
Let's move on.
Sure.
Поговорить с жрецом.
Yes? Who are you?
Just two soldiers. We saw the branding. Impressive work.
What do you want?
Could you tell me more about the purity of light? About your faith?
Oh, you're a seeker.
Not really.
Well, I will do my best to answer your questions.
What's your problem with mage?
We don't have a problem with mages.
What's the difference?
Well, but that's what defilers do. They have...
What about battle mages? There are mages in the Royal Army too.
Well, technically they are defilers too, but they are a necessary evil, so to speak. Mages are powerful, and in order to keep...
But can't magic also be used for good?
It's not about good or bad, it's about humility. So yes, magic can heal as much as it can kill, but that...
This woman, what did she do?
That one? She was one of S.I.T A's rebels. She summoned a beast that tore apart 13 soldiers before they finally pinned her down. It's good that the...
Do you have some kind of leader? Your movement originated in Greyfell.
Movement. I don't think you quite understand who we are, so... Regarding your first question, yes, we do. Harbinger of Light, or Rondar Lacane, as his worldly name is known. He is out of the city at the moment.
What exactly do you believe in? I've been told the purity of light renounces the...
Renounce? No. The Guardians, as well as the renegade gods, are Aeonir's creation.
What do you mean by they left?
Well, they were only temporary to begin with.
Aeonir wants to return?
Yes, Aeonir will return to this world. 12 moons ago, the Harbinger of Light, he will reveal himself to us, and will make this world one of freedom.
And how exactly will he do this? It's not like there's no reason our world is the way it is.
It's a god.
And why hasn't he returned yet?
Well, that's the reason we're here. Aeonir also told the Harbinger something else.
Pure?
Yes. Free of the wrong faith. Free of defilers. That's our...
Interesting.
That's one word for it.
Well, thanks for your help. I'll be going.
Certainly. Aeonir's light guide your path, soldier.
Такс. Пойдем. Еще какой-то капрал, то есть что за капрал? Так, это я бегу назад. Назад нам не надо. Здесь что-то непонятное. Здесь сундучок есть. А и здесь вот есть сундучок. Давай порыскаем. Книги и документы. Вы нашли предмет, который можно прочесть. Чтобы увидеть его содержимое, нажмите.
Understood.
Так, я еще сундучок нашел. Такс. Здесь у нас тупичок.
Understood.
Пойдем сюда.
Yes.
Пойдем-ка сюда. Ну это, так понимаю, основное, да, задание? Или это доп. Задание? Явитесь к лорд-маршалу. Это что? А, вот. Ладно, сейчас подожди. Здесь что-то есть. Что такое? Статуя бога-хранителя. Шаманелли. Сюда не зайду, это тут через верх как-то. Крепость большая. Пойдем заберем, что там есть сейчас сразу. Ну, крепость здоровенная, слушай, такая вот прям вот здоровенная. Так, здесь есть вот... Как появитесь к лорду, а есть... А тут на суд у нас, видишь? Посетите суд в зале просто. Я не пойму, где задание основное, а где нет. Так понимаю, синенькое это не основное, да? Сейчас, погоди, родная. Что ж, продолжим в следующей серии. Всем пока-пока.